Matthew here with the beautiful Christina, and we're going to be testing out some crazy products right now. Check this, guys, out. We are running 3 coating systems head to head. We're running 1, Summit Coatings TopKote, 2, Hawk Labs Research, and 3, Midwest Chemical. All right, let's get in it, and we're going to number each one from the worst adhesion to the best adhesion. So what type of testing did we do? I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, so we've got all our products here that we're going to test out, our test panels. Now, what our test panels are? Our test panels are a ceramic tile. A lot of people don't realize this, but if you're a bathtub reglazer, you understand this, that a steel tub is coated with porcelain. It's a non-porous surface, and it is the hardest to get adhesion to. So here is a brand new tile. We start off with that, and then we do all our coating system on this. How did we test this? We really gave it the treatment. We let it cure for 5 days. We put it in a 5-gallon bucket right here for 5 full days. Then we let them dry for 2, and now we're going to see which one has the best to the worst adhesion. Let's get going. We're going to mix these up so we don't know which one's which, because I made piles of each company to figure out how we were going to number these. Is this one etched on one side? No, try this side here.
This side?
Yeah, because that one's etched. Any different? No. Doesn't make any difference if it's etched or not. Actually, it's tore off. Huh.
He's going back.
I'm afraid to look on the bottom of that and see which one that one is. Here, let's label that one 8 for now. And compare it to this one here.
Alright. Oops.
It's probably better, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is it stuck better?
Sticks better.
Yeah, it was stuck better. All right.
Yeah.
We'll label this one. You see that there's gray primer still in it. You didn't actually. This one actually scraped right off. This one, the primer still. So we'll still call that 7 for now because it is better than the 8. All right, try that one out.
This one. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that one's.
That one really came off.
This one's.
Yeah, maybe this one's 7.
Yeah.
This one's 6. That one really came off. I'm afraid to see what system that is. That one came off so easy. I don't know if I'd want to use that on a tub. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's etched. Is it? It is. It's etched. That one's actually etched. She peeled it right off. Oh boy. All right. We might be finding. We might find out a few things we don't want to find out. That one's really stuck.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, it looks like you're just cutting it. All right, here, I'll put 5 on that one. That one's really stuck. That one's stuck good too. Out of the 2 here and the 5 and the 4, which one do you think is sticking better?
This one?
Do you think this one sticks better? Okay, I'll switch these. You think we need to reorganize any of these, or do you think they're in still that that's how they should be rated with these 5?
How does this one again? Yeah, I think it's the same.
These, so you're saying these 3 are really stuck, but they're really close.
Yeah, this one seems easy to grab.
It's easier. It's a little bit easier.
Scrape off.
but it's, yeah, that one's really stuck on there. I don't know. We're gonna find out. All right, here's the next one.
All right. Oh.
There we go.
Okay, this one. Oh.
Well, that one came right off.
That one's kind of like the.
That one's actually the worst one. Yeah, so put the 8 onto that one, yeah. That one's the worst one by far. So you're gonna shuffle them, yep. Shuffle them all down. Put the 7 over there, the 6 over there, and the 5 where the 6 was, the 4 where the 5 was.
And then this is 3.
Which one is this one better than this one?
Oh yeah. Which one is
Try it. Try to figure out which one's better than those two.
between these two?
Yep.
This one's better.
Okay.
This. Oh. Oh. This one's stuck on there.
This one's really stuck on there. All right.
Okay. And this one. Oh.
That one is like the worst one.
Definitely the worst.
That's the worst one. All right.
We're shifting all down.
You're shifting them all down. Here we go. I'm not even going to do a crosshatch adhesion test on this. Actually, they're so the ones that are bad are far apart. You can actually don't even need to use a crosshatch adhesion test on them. We can already tell.
There we go.
So let's line them up, and then we're going to read off to everybody from the worst to the best. Now, on some of these, I did not do what the coating manufacturer recommends, and I'm going to explain why, because I wanted to see which one would perform really good. So one of them I coated, I just used the Hawk Labs bonding agent that they have and top coated it. And I'm sure that one, and now they don't recommend doing that, so I wanted to see how that would pan out, if it was worth anything. Then we used the Hawk, we did some other stuff on it. So it'll come to fruition when we start reading on the back of exactly what we did. But this is what we have here. Now, number 8. What was number 8? This was the worst adhesion. This was not etched. This was Hawk Labs bonding agent, Hawk Lab Prime, and Hawk Lab Top Coat. I thought that one would have stuck better. Number 7. This is Hawk Labs bonding agent and Hawk Labs top coat only. Now they don't recommend that, they recommend priming it. Was it etched? There's parts that are etched. So half is etched, this is etched over here, this is not etched. So let's see how wet, does it make a difference whether it's etched or not? Let's see. Made no difference. Peels just the same. So this is not what their manufacturer recommends, and I wanted to see how it would turn out just as an experiment to do it on them. So you definitely don't want to do that on a tub. Number 6. This is etched Hawk Labs bonding agent, Hawk Lab Prime, and Hawk Lab Top Coat. This is exactly what they recommend to do. Would this actually pass? Let's do a crosshatch adhesion test on it right now real quick. Let's see if this one would actually pass the crosshatch adhesion test. We'll do the X and O pattern. We take our masking tape, which is general purpose 1.5" masking tape. We put it on there really good. We tear it off. That's what you get. But you might want to change your bonding agent, I would suggest, because if you look back in my other videos, I've done all types of videos on the Summit Coatings Crosslink, and they don't, that's these guys, and they don't pay me nothing. I buy their product just because it's a good product. Number 5, we've got half of it's etched, no crosslink, TopKote epoxy prime, TopKote resin. That's the Summit Coatings. So this is, it's etched. It's not etched on half of it. So let's see, did it stick any better on the etched part? Because there's no bonding agent. It's just their epoxy prime on here. Stick any better on the edge side? It did. It does. It sticks just a pinch. I'd say 10% better on the etch side than the unetched side. So it does stick better if you etch it. Let's go to number 4. No etch, crosslink, TopKote epoxy prime, TopKote resin. Summit Coatings. This is actually their whole system here. That's on here. It's not etched. You see that, guys? Look at, you'll break the razor blade. There's an absolute massive adhesion. The difference of adhesion between these two, is huge. This has got easily 5 times the adhesion. This you can actually peel up. You can peel up like this, look. You can peel it right up. This, it breaks off. You'll break your razor blade trying to cut into it. Here we go, number 3. This one is Midwest Prime, Midwest TopKote, no crosslink, and it's etched on one side, not etched on the other. Let's see which side stuck a little bit better out of these two. Is it better to etch it? Oh, look at this. The side that is etched, the prime bit right into it, and you can't even peel it off. It's really bit right into there. Let's do a crosshatch adhesion test on this real quick. The prime stuck so good to it that actually the razor blade cut into the prime. It actually didn't pull off the coating, it just cut into the prime. Let's do a little crosshatch adhesion test of this real quick. Life. No editing on this guy. Look at this. It just pulled off where my razor blade cut. It actually doesn't pull the squares off. Just where my razor blade cut into it. Didn't actually pull the squares off. Wow. Number 2 is Crosslink with Midwest Prime and Midwest TopKote. Let's check, let's do the adhesion test on this guy. Let's check out one side. Wow. That's really stuck on there. We'll do a crosshatch adhesion test on this guy. Now see, those are the little bits there just from the razor blade cutting into it, so we'll wipe those off. Just the little bits that's actually not pulling off the squares. Superior adhesion, really good adhesion actually on that. That's number 2. Here we are. What's number 1? Number 1, the winner It's Crosslink and Midwest TopKote. We've done this test before, and it actually won before. And it is, if I had to compare it to, so this one, the only thing out of all these we didn't test because we've tested it before is Summit Coating's TopKote with their Crosslink, and it sticks like crazy. And you can see other videos of us doing that. And we'll check this one out here. I'll show you guys the comparison between the two. And one is etched, one side is etched, and the other side is not etched. If you see, there's a line right here. See that where my mark is? Right there, you can see the mark that I put. I've etched this side, and I didn't etch this side. And the adhesion is almost identical. This actually might be just a pinch less where it's etched, but everybody says, well, don't etch the tub. Well, the tub is worn. That means it's etched too. So, you know, it's going to work. It's going to stick. But this is the Crosslink and the Summit Coating's TopKote, and you can see it's glued just the same. It's stuck just as good. What I noticed is that there is a huge difference that when we crossed over from this group of 4 into this group of 4. And what is the common denominating factor of the two here that made them so much better than this is that the top 2 out of this had this put on it. It had that put on it. These guys don't pay me at all, and I don't want to get paid by them. I want to use products that work, and I'm going to show you guys the products that work. And this, just using this, made the product that much more superior. So would these all work if you put them on a tub? Yes, they'd all work. They would all last if you did what the coating manufacturer listed, with the exception of the Hawk Labs bonding agent. And this actually came in number 6. I was actually pretty surprised out of that. But it stuck enough that it wouldn't fail. This would not fail. I wasn't using their bonding agent. They switched over to a bonding agent that is a water-based bonding agent, which is the Quick Prep. They switched over to this. I've only got this on, actually I don't have this on any jobs. That's with that bonding agent. I got it, I tested it, I didn't like it. I've got their old bonding agent on all our jobs, which never failed, and I've tested that and it didn't do this. This is actually scary. Wow. So we got number 5 here, which is no Crosslink, but TopKote epoxy prime with the TopKote resin. And then we've got this one, which was a very close one, which is number 4, which is no etch Crosslink, TopKote epoxy prime, TopKote resin. You can see that as we got better here, you can see as we started putting this on the test panels, there was an improvement of the adhesion. The third one was Midwest, and there's a noticeable difference when you etch with Midwest and don't etch. Yeah, the adhesion is probably 50% better. If you use the Midwest Aerospace epoxy prime, there is a noticeable difference when you etch and don't etch. This actually sticks so good, I think you could actually not even etch part of it and still get away with it. It sticks really, really good. However, when you start getting into the bonding agent of the Crosslink and TopKote and the bonding agent of the Crosslink with prime, it really sticks, guys. So that really surprised me. I'm really surprised. I can't help it. Okay, so let's go over the system that we put on our tubs that we've tested many times, and the system that came in 6th place, which I'm actually kind of disappointed in. And I'm going to show you guys the difference between these two. So this right here, the only difference between these two systems right here, it's Hawk Labs TopKote, Hawk Labs Primer. Both are etched. Actually, is this etched? No etch. Etched. So this one's not etched, this one's etched. The only difference between these two is this bonding agent, and this is this bonding agent, and this tile is prepped exactly how these guys say to do it. Now this right here is the system that we have on many, 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 many tubs. Many. Over 10 years, many, and they never failed. Now we know. Like look at how this one. It's not even peeling, it's actually cutting into it. We did the crosshatch adhesion test right here to it. Nothing. We did a crosshatch adhesion test to here. It pulled it off. And this is the only difference between those two. Now I know there's people that put this system on. I know a guy, he has a business out west in Canada. He's got this on thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs. He doesn't use this. He doesn't use any, so he actually has a little bit less adhesion to this, and he never has a failure. Never. Never, ever, ever. Big business, does great work, never has a failure. So can you have this adhesion on a tub reglaze and still get years and years and years out of it? Yes, you can. Because we let it cure for 5 full days. We submerged it for 5 full days. We let it dry out for 2 days. And then we did the testing. This type of testing is so brutal on a coating on a ceramic tile that if it even turns out like this and you still put it on a tub, it'll still last and last. But if you want superior adhesion, I don't know what to tell you guys, but this is the outcome of it. If somebody wants to send me a better bonding agent out there that they want to put head to head with this, I'll be glad to try it out. We'll put it in production. We'll see how it works, and we'll take it from there. But those are the results of our scrape test. And when we got up into the 3s and 4s here of it, we started doing crosshatch adhesion tests to see how far it would actually go. And any of these systems here I'd be very comfortable putting on. So that's our testing. It was 3 companies: Summit Coatings TopKote, Hawk Labs Research, and Midwest Chemical. Now this isn't to make anybody look bad. These are all good systems. Guys have put these on the tubs for years. They have had great success and built their businesses off of them, and people have had good tub reglazes for many, many years with these products. But it shows you the difference that a few different changes in the structure, whether you use a different bonding agent, you use a different prime, you use a different top coat. That's why we do research like this, to see which one is the best, and that is the product that we put on our customer jobs so that they know they're getting a system that will last years and years and years. I'm Matthew, bathtubrenew.com, Liquid Porcelain Technologies, porcelain surgeon here, and I'm with the Christina here who thinks I'm crazy and funny, and we will see you guys on the next video. Yeah!